Welcome back. You're watching The Breakfast Show, the show worth waking up for. And we have something that's truly unique and exciting because we're going to learn about signatures. And they tell a lot about ourselves.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you see, picture paints 1,000 words. A signature paints even more. It really zooms in on your personality and your traits as well. Bet you didn't know that. And if you do, what do I do about it? It's right out there. I sign almost something every other day.
Yes.
So how do I hide this? Or how do I improve myself? Yes, you can actually improve yourself. We'll find out more from an expert, of course. We are an expert, that's for sure.
No, we have Sani Abdullah, a signature analyst consultant.
All right. Good morning, Abdullah.
Yes.
Very good morning to all.
Very good morning. And I've never actually met a graphologist before. Yeah, that's the discipline. That's what it's called. Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about graphology.
Actually, graphology is what you sign. You know how you sign your signature. It all started as a parlor game. You know, as time went by, it became a science. You know, and through science, we find that it can help us in many ways. You know, in opening ourselves, our inner self to the outside world. You know.
Oh wow. So you actually expose a lot about yourselves without even knowing it.
See, she looks scared actually. You see that? She's like, oh no, oh yeah, oh wow.
Because all you just think is just alphabets, right? It's just letters you put down on paper.
Exactly, exactly. But here's the thing. Can someone actually change their signature, according to some things I've read, and sort of slowly change their personality? Is this true? Is this true?
When you look at signature, actually it's more of an attitude, you know, in your life, you know. Through your signature, you can tell everything about your personality. And through the changes based on your alphabets or your strokes, depending on how you actually sign your signature, it will change your way of thinking.
Right.
And through your way of thinking, you will change yourself in the long run.
I see. So, Sani, I know that some companies actually hire based on the handwriting of a certain prospect.
Especially if you go higher up the management chain.
Yes.
That's right, that's right. You see, if a person applies a job, probably has a secretary, but her capabilities has a public relation manager, whereby she plays a greater part in the future of that company and provides better profitability in the company, in the sense of bringing a better image to the company by putting the right people in the right places.
I see. Okay. Shall we look at some signatures and see?
Exactly. We'll put Mr. Sani to the test. I really want to find out how graphology works. So we'll begin with our own signatures, okay? Yes.
Are you going to go for mine first?
No, we're gonna actually go like. I want Mr. Sani to guess whose is whose. Okay, this very chic, very cool. We can focus. The camera can focus on this one. I won't tell you whose it is. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice one. Mr. Sani, what do you think of this one?
Now, when you look at the signature, there are some aspects to look at. If you look at the signature, number one is quite big, but probably big because the paper is big.
Yes.
Okay.
Then what we look in for the numbers, you can see certain numbers down there. You know, you can see the number 3 in front down there, and the 1 and the 0. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes, I see.
310. When you see numbers in the signature, that means to show this person is a factual person. No, factual in the sense that he knows how to calculate her budget. She knows.
You should be an accountant.
Yeah. So looking at numbers, that's one aspect of the signature. And another signature is you can see a lot of symbols, you know. Look at it, the symbol.
Really?
What you see the symbols down there, you can see a cross and you can see also a 0 down there. What does the 0 signify? A 0 signify means a person who is very stable and complete in own way, you know.
Rounded, yeah?
Very rounded in all aspects of life. I mean, she's very stable, just like a rolling stone, you know, always moving, you know. There's always momentum in her life, you know, and she likes challenges. Whatever challenges that come to her life, she will take it and face it. So the 0 also represents money, you know, when you look at it. She just knows where the money is.
Oh, wow.
Your husband is a lucky person. That's all I can say. And he didn't even look at me though. He referred to Lisa straight away. You were Lisa.
Oh, thank you. That is really good to know.
Very well done. Wait, hold on. Is it true?
You know what? I would not say it, but you have to probably talk to the people around me.
That's a disclaimer. That's a disclaimer right there. All right, we're going to try another one. This one. I don't know who this person is either. But what do you think of this one?
Okay, looking at this symbol here, if you look at it carefully, it looks like an insect. Do you think so?
Aha!
An insect in action or insect sleeping?
And also, if you look at it, it also looks like a weapon.
Oh.
Can you see it's like a weapon down there?
Oh wow! Okay.
Wow, sort of like a
yeah.
like
If
a
you look at
rifle.
it, you look at it carefully, you know.
Yes.
And you can see the two parallel thing like a blade, you know, you're holding, you know. So it means to say this person tend to take action very fast. He's an action-oriented person, you know. He doesn't believe in doing things slow. That's his nature, you know. And he is the type of person, if you look at him also, very close to nature also. That means to say he likes to be more outdoor type. An outdoor person, and he is not an indoor person.
I see. Well, you know what? I have to say, that is pretty accurate. Because
Really?
that's Naz's signature.
What? You sound surprised. Oh!
No, I have to say, yeah, it's pretty
But
accurate.
I've never had my signature being referred to as a weapon. So does this mean I'm a dangerous guy who can have a criminal record?
It can also mean, but looking at this weapon is incomplete. When you see a weapon, when it's complete, that means it's quite dangerous.
I see.
When you see that the weapon is not complete, then it's a different kind of interpretation.
I
So we look at it as a whole. No?
I see.
A weapon can be destructive or constructive. It can be used as a plow, or it can be used as something of destruction. No?
Wow.
If you look at, for example, if you have seen Osama bin Laden's signature,
Yes.
his signature looked exactly like a machine gun.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
I didn't notice
We're going to look
Yes.
that up.
So it's really fantastic. You can see a lot of things down there. You can see a hand grenade down there.
Really? This is interesting. I'm going to
Yeah.
look up Osama bin Laden's signature.
Yeah.
Well, we've dug out another signature for you.
Yes.
This one, it's quite blatant lah. It's quite blatant. It's one of our colleagues. But just to see, because this is a sample testing, so you did her, you did mine. This time it's Sasha Bashe actually. Let's take a look at her signature. And she's new to the team, so we all actually don't know her that well quite yet. So actually we're doing this so that you can give us some insight.
What are we dealing with?
She's got two, of course. One's an autograph, and one is her actual signature. Yeah.
So which one is the autograph?
Autograph.
Presume that must be the bottom one, huh?
Yes.
The autograph, you see? Okay. The autograph, let's look at the one and on top.
Yes.
You see on the top, you can see all the letters. So letters, that means she's using the energy of her letters, no? From A to Z. Now looking at the first letter down there, the word L, no, is look like it's like a flower. Looking at it, is it? And you can see that the balance of her signature, the letter L, looks like a love. The letter love. I mean to say this.
It's actually an S, but I think it's creatively done to look like an L.
Yes. So sometimes people express themselves through letters. Like looking at this, it's more like a letter L. No, so this person here is a person who shows a lot of love. No, when she do anything, she do wholeheartedly with her heart. So you can trust her to do anything, because she does it with her heart,
Okay.
Okay.
And then if you look further down, you can see the word like letter U,
Yes.
U. The U part actually represents the facial aspect of a person. If you leave out the two eyes and the nose, you look at the mouth, it's a U.
All right.
A smiling
A
mouth.
smiling one.
That means to say, person doing from her heart and smiling, She finds peace. And then she's a person of very cheerful disposition. Very cheerful. You see? So we go on letters basing on that,
I see.
And
That's
based on your
really
assessment, we have accepted Sasha Bashe into the fold. Finally, we know you're for real. Thank you. Okay, what we'll do is, of course, when we talk about personality traits, let's try some people who are already proven. We've got some famous people's signatures. There's a small description, but let's read a little bit more into it. Let's take a look at some of the famous people we have and their signatures, and let's see whether the profiling actually
matches.
does come true. Actually. All right, this one is Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And of course, he brought much joy to the world.
Yes.
And
Do you see humor and excitement in his signature?
Yes, if you look at Walt Disney's signature, if you look what makes him a millionaire, it is through the symbol of the 2 ears. You can see Mickey Mouse ears up there.
yes, I can. Yeah.
I see.
I didn't notice that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you look at the word, there's a heart right in front of Walt Disney's signature down there. There's a heart, and you look at it, there's a sort of a cycle, you know, a bicycle. Can you see?
Yes.
I see it. Yeah.
It's very curvaceous.
Yeah. But I think you see so many heart shape, you know, which is the love sign, you know. That means that he has really put his love into this signature, expressing to the world, bringing joy and happiness to millions of people, young and old. You know, you look at it, you know, look at the signature.
That's amazing. I mean, the fact is you're actually looking for symbols and pictures within, and not just the strokes. Are you looking at the strokes as well?
Well, the stroke plays an important part, but the symbols are so pronounced that you can see it. The visual impact is so great, don't you think so?
Yes,
yes,
I have to say, it's very...
I must say.
It's so great, you know.
Right.
Then you can tell a person straight away what type of character a person is now through the symbols.
We're going to show you just one more, but this one is not so nice guy. Let's move to the last. It's a bit of a dictator. We already know this. Let's take a look, and I'm sure you know who he is.
Yes. So,
well,
that is, of course, Mein Führer, Adolf Hitler. Not very loved in the world, but let's take a look at his signature.
What do you make out of it?
Now, if you look at his signature down there, you can see weapons of destruction. Can you see? The bomb. Can you see the falling down of the bomb on one side? The first Hitler, the word H down there. It looks exactly like a falling bomb from a plane. Or from a V plane. And you can see as you go down the other side, you can see the Z. It looks like waves of destruction.
I see. Okay.
So looking at his signature, more like he is bombing London, you know, trying to bring London down to his knees, you know, using the bomb that he has expressed. You know.
Is there any? Does he reveal anything with his very? It's very angular, very sharp. His strokes.
Yes.
Does it reflect his personality of maybe being?
It reflects his anger in him that he wants to destroy the country, but he found he couldn't do it.
So it does reflect in your signature as well.
Yes.
All right.
So Sunny, now let's say if someone comes to you and when you tell them about themselves, and do you encourage someone to change their signature so that possibly those traits that are negative would kind of turn out to become slightly more positive?
You see, in every signature, there's always bound to be the good and the bad. We must have both, no? We cannot have one too much and one lesser.
Balance.
It's must have balance, just like the day follow the night, the night following the day. You know? So in our signature also, we must have balance. You know? So what I will normally recommend to the person is we look at the positive and negative aspect of the alphabet in your name, and from there we choose out, you know, what is the strength of that alphabet in your name.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So you encourage people to stick with their signature, really?
If it needs to be changed, then we advise them.
Okay. When it changes, does it changes your chi, your luck as well?
It changes your attitude in mind.
I like that. I don't like talking about chi. I don't like to talk about superpowers. I like to talk about changing mindsets. Thank you so much.
Good. Thank you so much for
to find out more.
by.
For viewers out there, please do surf this website, www.facebook.com/art-of-signature. You'll find a lot more about signatures and a lot more about yourself as well. Thanks to the tutelage of Mr. Sunny Abdullah. Thank you so much for coming on set. And we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to analyze my signature just one more time. Weapon of destruction? Really?
No. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yeah. So you're semi. You're just halfway there.
Semi-violent, quasi-violent, the Diet Coke of violent. We're going to take a quick break here on The Breakfast Show. But of course, when we do come back, some updates on a very awesome local movie called Vikingdom.